Well, hello there, and welcome to a table. I'm balancing a big box on my shoulder. It's on my right shoulder. You can tell because the noise comes from your right speaker. Yes, hello, and table and stuff, and I've just been stabbed by something in the bottom of this box, but I don't know what it is. And it's quite a large box. Yes. Excuse me, I had a chili. Today we're looking at a job lot of random train bits I brought off eBay. That's not the address, that was someone else, but there's part of a QR code. QR code. I brought a big box of random bits and pieces off eBay, and he actually delayed in sending it for various reasons, so he's thrown extra stuff in. And the thing is, I really don't know what's in here. I've looked at what the pictures have, and it's got some stuff, but it's nothing that totally gives things away, and he's thrown extra stuff in because it was late shipping out, so it's heavy as well. It's not a light box. There's only one thing I know for 100% certain that's in here, and I'm going to keep that quiet. What I do know is that I don't think there's any actual locomotives in here, which is a bit naff, but... Ooh, there's some interesting things in... Wow. Oh, wow, okay. There's some stuff in there. That's not ideal. But let's start with this box, which looks like it's been chewed by a mouse. It's a very nondescript box. It's got the word train written... I think that's train. Written on the side. That's in it. Oh, wow. That's a lot of stuff. Oh, God. Oh, wow. I have to go through all of this, don't I? We've got a roof. Some wall. Wiring the layout. This is actually one of the things I did look up and did want. 5 new pence back in the day. 1D. It's a book about wiring up, which is useful because it does have some stuff that's already wired up. So this is actually a book that I wanted. That's good. I have to remember that this exists so I can pretend to read it later. Let's put that over there where it's safe. Got some Merit Railway accessories here. Oh! Signposts, lampposts. Signposts and lampposts. Always a good thing to have laying around. Never know when you might need some Merit Railway accessories. And let's be fair, that is a mighty fine box. Add realism to your layout. Yes, let's not do that because there's a lot of crap in here. How's about some wood? Got some Triang here. Triang model railways. This is all old stuff. Oh, signal. Oh, it's a signal. We like a good signal, we do. It's a signal. Does the job. Nice and simple. Always like having a few more signals on the side. Can't fault that. Oh, there's a bit of the old Playcraft stuff there. Oh, that didn't sound good. Well, there's part of a wall. Yep, okay, that's probably going to... I had the feeling a lot of this is going to go in the bin because it won't be much good to me, but hey-ho, what do we have here? The instruction leaflet for something. This appears to be a power supply and control system. There we go, it says it there. Instruction manual. Magnetism, I heard about this. This is where they use, steel track and had magnets in the wheels. Oh, and there's a layout for all the engines. No, that's the engine that we were fixing before. That works now, and there's a good old X4 motor. More paperwork. Always nice to have paperwork. Yes. Part of a building. Part of a building. Part of a building. Part of a girder bridge, which is unfortunately broken, but probably quite replaceable and repairable, which is good because we like girders and railways. It was very much a heavy job lot of just bits and pieces, so there is a lot of stuff just like this. There you go, there's a part of a station platform. Here's a big part of something. It's got a wall, it's got a fence, you could put buildings on it, I guess. It's something. Yeah, this is an interesting job lot. Ooh. Here we go, here's a set of buffers. A pair of springed buffers. We do like a pair of spring buffers. I bet this will work with the excessive amount of track that I can see in the box down there. That's absolutely no good to me because of what it is, but we'll be looking at that later. We do like, let's put the useful stuff on the right-hand side and the useless stuff on the left. Bit of building. Some more platform. Look, there's been a building there. You can tell by the complete decoloration of everything else. Oh, wow. Hang on a minute. Let me just lick my finger, which means I caught every horrific disease in the book. Ooh. It's very, very dirty. It's very, very dirty. Well, it's Airfix. It's part of a wall. Here we go. These things are always useful. Although, oh, this is cardboard. This is not what I expected. I've got a couple of these buildings and they're metal, which is quite nice. But hey, here's a cardboard one. I mean, it's quite well put together. You could definitely put that on the side somewhere, and it wouldn't matter. Let's put that on the right because that's a good thing. Good stuff goes on the right. Bad stuff goes, well, not useful stuff goes on the left. And another building, very, very dusty. This one is made of plasticcio. Glued together, probably like an Airfix kit or something. It's not got Airfix written on it, but door could have been opened. But hey, it's another piece of scenery. I've started building scenery for my railway, so this kind of stuff is always useful to have because I can just kind of chuck it on, which is great. What's in this box? What's in the box? Let's find out. In the box, it's another signal. Aha! There we go. It's another signal. Yes, and this one is well, this one doesn't go all the way down, which is probably a good thing. Signals. We like signals. Yes, we do, which means the last one is also probably... Oh, look. Alcoholics Anonymous. Exciting. This one is probably also a signal, he says as he opens it, and it's definitely not a signal. Oh, no. Oh. Ooh. Now, these were the other things that I saw that I kind of definitely wanted because of what they are. Now, whether they work, I don't know, and I don't know how to hook them up. As you can see, this one's already been hooked up at some point. But this is a switcher for points and so forth. So you connect this to the side of the point to a power supply, and it either kind of pushes it forward or pulls it back to change the directional point. And there's at least 2 of them, and I own a third one that I had as a kid but never got going. So yes, they're useful. Do want those. Got to make sure all those wires stick together. There's an awful lot of stuff in here still. Now, there's a bit of scenery there that I'm quite keen to get my hands on because of the way it's built, and I wanted to have a look at that. But I have to have a look at this. The Hornby Railway scale model R837 fish plates Super 4 in a Bryant May British-made 49 contents. There is no pillow so soft as a clear conscience. Celtic Press. Welsh Observer. Pontypridd? Yeah, they're just fish plates. Fish plates. They probably won't be much good for the track I'm running because of the fish plates they are, but they are fish plates and random pieces of plastic. But fish plates, oh, you know, useful to have. On the right-hand side you go. Ooh. Here we go. Here's a piece of scenery I wanted, because I wanted to see how he'd made this. Oh, gosh. Well, here's a telegraph pole, which appears to be made out of sticks glued together, so fair enough. Here we go. So we've got a row of houses with a tree, some barbed wire built up. There's a signpost here. Oh, dear. Signpost reads absolutely nothing, so we could put a sign, "You smell of poo" there, and that'll be fine. Looks like it's homemade with a soldering iron, but hey, if it does the job. But that's not what we're looking at. I'm just going to shake this off. I quite like that. That appears to be like a foam of some kind that's hollow, painted quite nicely. It's just a row of houses. It genuinely looks quite nice. I wonder if it was meant to go like with... Yeah, there it is. It was meant to go with that bit like that, isn't it? Oh, wow, you can't see, but I think that is exactly how it's meant to go. That's a piece of scenery that I can use, though, because I can sort of build upon this a bit and maybe put some buildings along here, see if I can get this matching. That's quite interesting the way that's done. I wonder if there's something... I'm going to have a look through what we've got here. Oh my God, there's so much stuff. It's unreal. This is just the first box. Looking at the back, you can see it's all entirely homemade and quite well put together. It is just cardboard with glued on MDF. That looks very real. It's not, but it looks it. Yeah, I really like that. That's probably just going to go straight on my layout as a piece of background scenery to start with, because that's good. We like that. Yes. God, we're 9 minutes in and we've barely cracked the surface. This is dreadful. Right, let's see what we got in here. We got some wheels. I always need wheels. That's good. Oh, we've got a weird homemade modified light rig. Don't know if that works. Not got the equipment to test that at the moment, but we'll get to that later. Oh, here we go. I've got a key for clockwork engines. That's always good. Got some wiring, wires, cables, wires, more buffers. More buffers. I like getting buffers. Buffers tend to be quite expensive, so having buffers is a good thing. We've got a plug. This we've got a light. Yeah, it's a red light. And an old track plug-in. It's old Triang one. Don't think I'm going to trust that. Loads of cabling, bits and pieces. I mean, you can see quite clearly now we've got a couple of gates here, but nothing else particularly massively interesting in this box as far as I care, except for this comically oversized, definitely not the right scale person with a hoe. Hello, person with a hoe. I hope you're having a nice existence. Right, okay, so let's put this box to one side, because I believe we've more or less comprehensively enough gone through that. I'm going to have to go through that later. Now, in this box, there is... Oh, God. Oh, wow. There's a lot of stuff in here that I wasn't expecting. First off, let's have a look at this. We've got some... a brick wall, by the looks of it, on sprue, which is nice. It appears that it's supposed to connect to each other somehow. Something models. But, hey, we've got some walling that can go on the right-hand side. Now, we've got an awful lot of track, as thus like this. Now, this is... if I recall, referred to as the Super 7 track, and there's a lot of this. So this is the stuff that Triang kind of ran with before the current iteration of track came out. It's basically taller and crapper, to put it bluntly. And when I say there's a lot, there's a lot. Like, I'm not even going to bring it all out. In fact, I'm just going to literally toss it there because there's just too much. And I don't want to bring it out because otherwise we'll just spend like 20 minutes looking at track. Yeah, that's a lot of track. As you can see, that's quite a lot of track. There's some regular sized track in there, so I'm going to go through later and pick it out, but it's possibly just that one point on the top. But now it's time to carry on, and I must admit, I have had a quick nose because as I was emptying the track out, look, I missed a piece. It's crap. I hit my lighting rig. There's quite a lot of stuff in here, more than I thought there was. Definitely more than this than is shown on the listing, but he did say he'd thrown extra stuff in. We've got a bit more paperwork here. Points. Yes, fish plates and points have functional sharp edges. Handle with despair. Oh, and look, there's some stuff there. That's nice. We've got this. This is a Rovex Limited point by the look of it. Yeah. Oh, so that... Oh. It's a technically brand new point, but you can see it's gone slightly rusty. This is not the only one of these points that's in this job lot, which is good. I do like getting more points, even if they are these old ones that aren't much cop. So that's going to go there. But let's crack on to what's left in the box. And we start with this hotel, which I've decided is obviously going to be part of the scenery that goes along here because it's made in the same way with the Automotive Alliance. Oh, my gosh. The AA flag right there. It's made in the same way. I really like it. So I know that's on the left because it's useless, but this is going on the right. So that's a building. There's quite a few carriages in here and other things and stuff like that which we'll be using, but I'm just trying to pick out the other stuff first. Some more houses. We've got I Nail 'em. Hello, my name is I Nail 'em. And Dunlop tyres on the side, which is worn out. But hey, it's scenery, and that's what we like. Got another box. Remote control pack for points. Going to assume that's another point changer. It'll be the second point changer that was in there because this one is empty. But hey, I like boxes. They're worthless. Yay. Here's another point, which I assume is the Rovex one. Looks like the mice have been at this one. Yeah, you can see that's a Rovex. Not going to pull it out, but hey, points are good. And ooh, we've got some Brit tissue paste. Is a ooh, oh yeah, that's yeah, it's still moving. We're just gonna put this to one side and assume this is a chemical weapon destined to explode because it's tissue paste. Ooh. Oh, we've got a couple of power supplies in here as well. That's look, we got some scatter grip, empty bag because we really need an empty bag for scatter grip. What's this? We've got Rio Mark, Super Rio Mark, marine accessories, Orbit 505 electric motor. Foreign. Specifics. Oh, this probably would have been a replacement motor for a locomotive then. I bet it's not a motor now. Oh, it's a selection of cogs and axle wheels from various different things. Okay, that's the thing. Not actually much use to me. Oh dear. Oh, flipping heck. What do we have? I'm trying to pull things out that aren't... oh, wow, yes! Big yes on something I've just seen. No, this big yes has to come now. It's a Triang crane, but it's busted. But it has its wheels, so I can take the wheels off and put them on my one that isn't busted. Yeah, Triang crane. Very, very broken. In fact, it's missing its entire top part there. There's supposed to be a second one here, but that doesn't bother me too much because I have one of these that's in pretty good nick, just dirty, and it doesn't have its wheels, so I can take the wheels off this one and put it on the other one. So yay! There, I'm going to put that there. Oh my god, this tablecloth is so dirty. We're going to go back to the stuff that is in carriages. I just wanted to pull that out since I reacted so firmly. There we go. Here's some more shop fronts. Look, we've got a little newsagent here. I don't know what's happened down there. It's blood. Let us deliver your copy weekly of the newspaper. There's spider webs in the back. I don't like this anymore. We must burn it. It is the something times, but I can't make out what it is. But hey, that's a lot of scenery. Part of a church. Cardboard church, unlike the others. This one, it's got a little bit of MDF in it and done in. It's even got a little bell. Oh, look at the little bell. Isn't that adorable? This church is burned down and I have no shame. Yay, burning church. There, I think I can go over there on the left. Doesn't look like everything is much good in here. Right, let's crack on with the carriages and things we have in here. Oh, hang on. Ooh. So I said there weren't any locos in here, but I appear to have been telling a big fib. Because here we have a locomotive. And it's a Clockwork Locomotive, which it's Triang. It's a Triang Clockwork Locomotive. I've never had a locomotive clockwork since I was like a kid. Where'd that key go? Where's that key? Here we go. Key. Key fits. Twisty, twisty, twisty. Oh, it has got some spring to it. If I, ooh, manual working. What if I take the key out? Hey! Wow. Okay, so let's, ooh, doesn't sound healthy. Yep, that's the maximum twist. If I just... Don't stop now. I feel that taking this apart and lubricating it, cleaning it, and just testing the boundaries might actually be a worthy project because, hey, that's pretty cool. It doesn't have the power to drive itself, but... yeah, that's pretty awesome. I'm just going to, what happens if... Oh, what do you know? It's a Clockwork Locomotive. I'm going to put that over there with the key. Yay, locomotives! Oh, okay. And so I'm assuming these are the 3 extra ones that he had. He said he threw some extras in, but I don't actually know what was in the listing. But we've got a couple of custard cream coaches here. Different roofs to start with immediately. These two are the same, but this one appears to be different. Let's just have a quick nosy. Oh yeah, these are definitely different. In fact, if I had to gander a guess, looking at that, I'd say that's been painted by somebody. Yeah, that's been painted by somebody. You can sort of tell by the not perfect lines going along. This is Triang R334, whereas this is Triang R29221. So yeah, and that's probably the same. Yeah, so somebody has taken this and painted it, so it's very similar, and it's close. It's a little bit shorter, and the colours are a little bit off, but they've done quite a good job, to be fair. From a distance, that would be okay, and we're working from a distance. So 3 carriages, fantastic. We've got a Pullman here, very worn-out Pullman, Triang again. I mean, all this stuff is going to be Triang, isn't it? No Dublo stuff. Car 79, Pullman, can't see the name. It just says Car 79, actually. Worn out, but always nice to have a Pullman carriage. You know, I've got a Flying Scotsman. It's actually got some really nice detail on the inside, which I've never really haven't got many carriages that actually have detail on the inside. So that's a genuinely nice thing to have. We've got a Triang rail cleaner here. Basically, you run this over the track and it picks up dirt. I've got one. This one is in much worse condition. It's very heavy, though. Nothing inside it. But yeah, that's useful to have. You know, you can have a couple of these running. It's got different axles to what I'm used to. I'm used to slightly larger axles, so this might be an earlier one. But yeah, I could run a train of 2 of these now, and that will be good. Yep, well, always useful to have. Very worn out, incidentally, but, you know. Ooh, okay. I'm just going to yeet these up here. So we've got 2 chassis here. One is called Janice, which looks like it's been painted on, which gives it a hell of a lot more character. And they're both clockwork ones, and we have another clockwork motor right here. Now, yeah, I heard that. Does this clockwork motor work? Because I heard that. Stop it. I don't know. This key is not great. Oh, yeah, that's... Let me just try. This key is... it's not quite square anymore, so it's not turning it, doing a fantastic job of turning it anymore, I'm afraid. I kind of wish I had... oh, hang on. I have. How do you handle your old toy trains? With a pair of blued-in pliers. Right, that won't tighten up anymore, so if we just let it go, there you go. We've got 2 working Clockwork Locos, and that's actually quite nice. And so we can, yeah, that'll just go on there like that. I mean, yeah, all right, it's kind of knackered, but again, you can't help but think of a bit of lubrication, you know, just a little bit of TLC would probably do those engines a world of wonder. And it's quite nice to have some Clockwork Locos, just see how they go. Also goes to show that that one over there has obviously been very, very painted. Piece of advice, don't use pliers on your Clockwork Locomotives. I mean, I'm not an expert, but even I know that. This is a wagon I was actually thinking of picking one up of. It's just an axle wagon. It carries axles. It's in quite nice nick. It's probably the newest thing we've seen. Nice. Always like a good cargo wagon. Oh, dear. Ooh. Blip. Oh, got a bit of a graveyard here of parts. Blip. Blue. Wow. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We got a lot of dead things here. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm trying to... Oh, my gosh. What? Oh, how can that be? We are almost done. I'd like to point out at this point. We are almost done with this. Okay, that's being saved for a tad later. Right, okay. Just before we get to the wagons, we've got another Clockwork Loco. This one actually looks quite good in comparison to the other 2. Let's grab the naffy old key. Give it a quick twisty. This one turns quite well. That'll do for now. Oh, sharp. Oh, ow. I think I cut myself. You damn thing. Oh, you bugger. Wow. That one had no fear whatsoever. Hey, it's another Clockwork Loco. They're always nice to have, I guess. Now I'm just grabbing the last sort of bits and pieces out of the bottom that are in relation to these. There's still some stuff in here that we've got to go over, but look, we've got wagons and wagons and wagons and... Oh, there we go. We could use that wagon as it is. You know, you can put that on there. It's another one of those. And wagon. There's a... There you go. There's a brake van. Don't know if that's the right piece, but it's a brake van. Or maybe this is supposed to be on here. Look, it's a box wagon. Triang box wagon. We've got a tender here. Doesn't look anything special to be fair. There we go. We can put that on there. So you've got you've got another wagon, and There you go, we can put this one on here. This box wagon can go on top of here, so you can have a couple of box wagons with its roof. Yeah, you sort of see where this is going. You know, here's a box wagon again. Oh, this is one that's supposed to have a door. It appears to be missing its door. It's got that door, but it's missing this one. Maybe we'll find it when I go scrummaging through the bottom of the box. Here's a train. It's a model kit. Somebody's put it together. It's Airfix models. Somebody's put it together. It's trash. Here's another kit. This one doesn't say what it is. It's painted quite nicely, but yeah, it's trash. Here's a couple of axles, bogies. Here's another thing. Yeah, thing. It probably held something there at some point. God knows what. Right, okay, let's just... Actually, I think I see what that might have held, so I'm just going to hold that back. Right, let's get this bit out now, because this is one of the things... This is the only thing that I knew for 100% sure was in here, and I was quite interested in it. You can hear it already. Ooh, this is very much a DIY project at home, but hey... It's got no wiring whatsoever. This is going to be a pain in the arse. Right, okay, so we got a switchboard as of such, coming with two of the Triang Hornby style switches. I like these. They're pretty cool, and those two work fine. And a bunch of switches. Oh. Captain, she cannot take no more. Maximum power! Oh, I feel better now. Yeah, it's a thing. It's written on there's some writing on there. I can't make out what it is. It's got a lot of dead spidery stuff attached to it, and it's literally connected to pretty much nothing. I mean, these are all connected to this, so I'm assuming this is going to be your power in. So that'll be your power into your supply. Goes to here, and each one of these will individually go off to whatever it is you hook it into. These, I haven't got an effing clue. This requires me to understand how these are hooked up. I think that's the main power in. So that'll be running all the way through. So that one needs to go to the power in. One of these goes off to the, and these two like go off to the whatever it is you're plugging in. This is why the wiring. Oh, there's even a hole there. You see, that's quite nice, because you just sort of lay that out on your dashboard, and it's like, right, okay, we need to make sure the train goes in the correct direction, and we'll click the lights and make sure the switch is done. Oh, God, they're all dead! Pidge! They're all dead! Everybody's dead! Everybody! It's all your fault for pushing that button instead of that one! How could you? God damn it! But you see my point. Nice little thing to have that. Quite pleased with that. I'll have to fiddle around and see if I can actually get it hooked up. It requires... skills that I don't have. Yay! Right, let's... Oh, I forgot this wagon. This wagon was sitting right here all the time. I forgot it's the only non-Triang. It's Fleishman, which are good quality, and it's in its packaging, which is quite nice. It's a wagon. That's nice. Oh, it's using these kind of connectors as well. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. You can open it and it all goes like this. Yeah, this is why I shouldn't be allowed anything whatsoever. Yes, even pidgeries. That's nice, though. I like that. That's a good one. Right, okay. And now, I did say that we'd be looking at some toy cars at some point, and I would be lying if I said that I hadn't delivered in some form or the other. Here are a pair of trailers. They're trailers. This is the Matchbox Superfast. Yeah, Superfast Lesney. And this is probably also Matchbox Superfast Lesney. I think that's just Matchbox. I don't even think that's Superfast. So, you know, here's the difference between Superfast and not Superfast for all you car nerds out there. It's just, yeah, box of trains. Right, now we are more or less down to the very bottom remnant of the box. I'm curious what's in here, because it looks like earphones. What the actual F is this? Dank Pods, do you want some free earphones? Yeah, you know what, I think you can have them. I'm just going to put these back in here. And if they're worth anything, please tell me in the comments, because I'm poor. Yeah, I'm going to put that over there. Right, okay, and the last two things we have to look at are not things that we can feasibly test right now because I don't know if they're going to bloody explode. There is a very high possibility, especially looking at that they might do, but here we go. We have a Clipper power control unit protected by automated thermal cutout. Low and high, full and what? Off, normal, off, reverse, maximum power. Made in England by Hammett and Morgan Limited. 12 DC, I totally trust that. I don't trust that at all. And that's 16 volts. I totally trust that. But yeah, power supply, I suppose. Oh gosh, what are these? I don't know. I suppose this is, you could use this to power something. Dublo, maybe. I don't think we'll be using that. I might see if it works, but I don't know how to test it because there don't appear to be any on and off lights. But hey, we're now moving on to the last major thing in here. The only other thing are kind of small bits and pieces that aren't really worth bringing up, little axles and little trees. And it is another train controller, but this one's in a box. H&M multi-pack DC control unit made in England with overload cutout and high/low resistance switch. Yeah, same sort of thing as the other one by the looks of it. What's in here? Oh, looking at the treasures. Oh no, there's some dank pods. I'm stealing dank pods lines. Ha 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 ha. This one looks much technically newer. It's got no mains. It's basically the same as the other one, just without a main switch. Yeah, it's the same as the other one. Feels the same. Much newer. That looks pretty damn new. The bottom doesn't, but yeah, okay. They're things. And with that, I do believe we've come to an end of our exciting adventure in Choo Choo Trainland. So yeah, bloody hell, this was half an hour. What? Oh God. Right, okay then. Well, in that case, thank you very much for joining me on this thing. I do hope you've enjoyed this video. Apologies it went on so long. Let me know if you recognize anything in here, and yeah, have a good one. I'll catch you guys later. Bye-byes. I'm going to go blow my house up by plugging that thing in.